So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the Huskers keep the football on the move. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Set up for the point after. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They'll have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Bryant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. On the run, it's Bryant. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit him for a big one.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Off the play fake on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Bryant. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw on the junior quarterback.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and it's nice positive yards.
First down here for this offense.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Turns it loose downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
But there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And midfield, past the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return, I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 here. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And their route is on.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Mississippi State 35, Nebraska 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fighting him off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got room to run. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll hand it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offense coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Huskers. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only a turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Grinding away with a running game. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Cornhuskers pick up enough to get a 1st down there. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw again. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
It leads to 2nd down.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He gets loose. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up to score this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Breaks an open space. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down at the 47.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Take over first and 10.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Trying the run, it's Bryant. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Pickup of 14. First and goal, Mississippi State.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in.
next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Great cut. They whiff on him. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. You gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Throwing up play action. Deep ball falling away. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good foot.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The shotgun handoff here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Brings up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. First down and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Irish. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
breaks into open space. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Caught near the goal line. And the defense brings him down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 4th and goal.
The coach keeps the offense out there. It's 4th and goal.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! Here we go, here we go! 4 base bait! 4 base bait!
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And out comes the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Now they're running on the toss. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. Look out, room to run here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Music now. Music now. There. Ready. Ready. To the line. To the line.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looks right and lets it fly. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Tanner. Set. Ready. Okay. Ready. Got it. Correction.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Cookie.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Military stunt.
Will hand it off. Powering through the defender. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Military stunt. Military stunt.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Clemson. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's a squib kick taken to one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job with the kick return at that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Powering through. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now,
looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop, and the offense pinned back. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can
Only trap him for a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Grabbed by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield. And it's broken up nicely. The defense is stopping a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
And that is another first down for the offense.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They open the 4th by going to the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
On the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. A big defensive score.
Boy, There's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him, then he tackled inside the 10.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play from this defense.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half.
Hey, camper!
They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Hits the running back in the flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments to come up with a stop here? Working clock with the ground game. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Military stun. Military stun. More face paint. More face stand. Hey, camper.
Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. Ball rolls dead and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a...
Breaks into the clear. Pass midfield. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. And their route is on.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Field fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down.
Ready up. Banner. Banner. Okay, break. Okay, break. Hey, travel. Travel.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out.